Welcome back to Joyriding Gloves. You are driving on a Thursday from the Tiplex Rosario exit toward Baguio. From Tiplex Rosario, this road links Tubao, La Union, and Tuba Benguet. The road opened to the public in December 2018 as an alternate route from the Northwest Lowlands to Baguio. This video explains the key features of this road. It also gives tips for a rainy day. You take the Asin, Nangalisan, San Pascual Road. Now you reach Landuyan Bridge. This is a major point on the route. The full Aringay-Tubao project is listed by DPWH at 493.9 million. Local notes show 280 million as a bridge-only figure. The larger number is for the whole road project, while the smaller number likely covers the bridge work only. The bridge is about 360 meters long, or about 12 spans of 30 meters each. It has 2 lanes and sidewalks, and the structure uses pre-stressed concrete girders and board piles. After the bridge, the road climbs, and the wide section near the Marcos Highway junction narrows to 2 lanes as you go up. You will meet sharp curves and hairpins as you climb into the highlands. The sector of Asin Road in La Union starts wider with 4 lanes at the Marcos Highway junction, then it narrows to 2 lanes as you climb. For the road shape and elevation, the area sits around 1,300 meters above sea level on average. Elevations range from about 935 to 1,570 meters. Expect steep sections and many turns and switchbacks as you gain height. Typical mountain grades can be 4 to 8%, while some parts can feel steeper, so drive with extra care. The Asin Road segment is about 14 kilometers long, and the DPWH says the project cut travel time from 2 hours to about 35 minutes between Tubao and Asin, and to about 1 hour from Tubao to Baguio. The road has many safety features. You will see warning signs, reflective pavement markings, and guardrails on many bends. There are also stone slope protections in some places, but still, many curves are tight, so stay alert. Slow down before the turns. Use headlights in rain or fog even in daytime. Keep a safe gap to the vehicle ahead, and if ever you stop, use a wide shoulder and turn on hazard lights. Next, you will pass the Asin tunnels. These are older works, and many sources say they date back to the late 19th century. Some accounts link them to the Spanish era or earlier rail plans. They are narrow and darker than modern tunnels. If you stop to look, use the shoulder, turn on hazard lights, and do not stand on the road. The tunnels are a visible part of the route's long history. Other sources tie the tunnels to later work for a planned rail line from Aringay to Baguio. These tunnels are a visible sign of long work on these passes. Be careful if you stop to look. If you are driving on a rainy day, rain cuts visibility and traction. Fog can form in higher parts, and surfaces get slippery. Landslide risk is higher on steep slopes, so keep this in mind before you go. Use your headlights even in daylight, slow down before curves, and keep a safe gap to the vehicle ahead. If you need to stop, find a wide shoulder. Remember to check local advisories before you go. The route is more exposed in storms, so plan extra time. Now, tips for your vehicle. These are specific and simple suggestions. First, check brakes and tires before you leave. Make sure the spare and jack are ready, and of course that your fuel tank is filled. When driving, take it slow on hairpins. Let faster vehicles pass when safe, and drive at a pace that fits the weather and the road. These steps lower the risk of accidents for everyone when roads are wet and tight. We drive a Toyota Land Cruiser 120. Use low range in very steep or slippery sections. If your model has adjustable air suspension, choose normal or off-road mode for better clearance. Turn on traction control and use limited slip features when the road is wet. Shift down early and avoid riding the brakes. This reduces brake heat on long descents. Carry basic recovery gears like toe strap, gloves, and a small shovel. So you might ask, why take this road? Well, it often has less traffic than Marcos Highway or Cannon Road. You can reach Baguio faster from Tubao. DPWH reports a cut to about 35 minutes to Asin and about 1 hour to Baguio from Tubao. You also get amazing views of the highlands and areas near the hot springs. These are quiet moments on the way to your visit. Still, the road asks for mindful driving in rain. If your goal is to meet family in Baguio, this route can make the trip steady and more private than crowded highways. To sum up, you now know the Landuyan Bridge. Expect narrow tunnels and steep curves and to drive with care in rain. Now a quick question for you. Which part would you like to see in a short video? The bridge, the tunnels, or the driving tips for a Land Cruiser 120? How will you use this road for your visit? Join us again next time, and thanks for watching!